What's good, everybody? This is Brian, aka the Black Packer, back with another video for you guys. Today I just wanted to talk to you about what's the best thickness for dreadlocks, especially when you start your dreads, because this is when you make that decision. Should I get thin locks, or should I get thick locks, or should I get somewhere in between? What I would say is that I would base it off of how long your hair is when you first start. Okay, so starting from the beginning, like when I first started my hair, I had only been growing it for like 4 months from a fade, so obviously super short. And if you're getting dreadlocks when your hair is that short, it's definitely going to be thinner. Probably not the thinnest. Like I've seen some micro looking dreadlocks, and I would never attempt to do that just because of all of the cons that come along with that. But if you will have thinner locks, you know what I mean? So when you start with thinner locks, that's obviously an upside if you want to get started on your dreadlock journey sooner in the process. You know, you can get thinner locks, get started, start the process of locking your hair up so that, you know, later on down the line you can do whatever you want to do with them. I would also say is that when you get thinner locks, it's kind of a bonus because you get the freedom of your hair, so it's going to move around a lot freer than if you had thicker locks, and you'll have a lot more versatility in the hairstyles that you choose. So when you do twist outs, braid outs, when you get French braids, when you get 2-strand twists, when you get buns, all this other kind of stuff is just going to be easy to deal with your hair because it's going to be more in the natural state of how, you know, people normally style hair. It won't be so thick and resilient. But I will also say is that is kind of like a con to it as well, because when you have thinner locks, you got to expect your hair to be, it's going to break at some point, or you're going to see thinner spots in your hair than other places in your hair, and that's just because of how thin it is and just traction or whatever the case may be. I've never seen anybody that had thin locks that didn't, you know, have some dreads that were shorter than others because they broke off and stuff like that. I will also say is that when you have thinner locks, it's going to take forever. It's going to take forever to retwist your own hair. And it's going to be taking longer for other people to retwist their hair too. Like, so just know that every time you walk into that salon, or, you know, devote that time to doing it, that it's going to take you a few hours probably. I mean, maybe I'm just slow, maybe, I don't know, but it definitely is more work, you know, 100. If you get thicker locks though, in contrast, what you do get is the resiliency of your dreads. You don't have to worry about them breaking off as much. I have like a thicker section where the loctician that first started my dreads, I don't know what happened, maybe it was even with how my dreads kind of shifted in the beginning or whatever, but it's definitely thicker, and that one dreadlock has been the thickest lock I've had in my hair from the beginning. I've never had it break. I've never even questioned it breaking. So like, I know that they're just definitely stronger. You know, you don't have to worry about, you know, even look at some of my other videos and I talk about how annoying breakage is and like a lot of my problems with that. You don't have to worry about that half as much when you have thicker locks. I'll also say is that it's easier to self-maintain, you know what I mean? Retwisting 40 dreads, 50 is way easier than doing 100, 120. And, you know, it's all going to vary about, you know, based off of how big y'all damn head is. All y'all big head people out there, I feel sorry for y'all, you know what I mean? Or how thick your hair is. You know, a lot of people have just thicker hair, and that's just going to take more sections and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, if you want to self-maintain your hair, you want resiliency, I definitely would go with thicker locks. And that's not to say also, here's a little asterisk with, you know, thinner locks. If you start with them, you can always make them thicker, right? So there's different techniques, and maybe I'll make another video about this, about how to merge your dreadlocks together, or how you can get different styles that will promote making your locks thicker. One of which is, you know, kind of like how I have right now, the 2-strand twist. I've seen people that have 2-strand twist their single locks and then just let it stick like that and just start, you know, twisting it from one right there. Now obviously you're gonna have a tough time making it lock all the way to the tips, and you might need like some extra effort and stuff like that, but you know, that's a whole other video. Maybe I'll go into that later. But what I will say is that having thicker locks, again, will give you that resiliency and sturdiness in your dreads, so you don't have to worry about a lot of the headaches that come along with having thinner hair. Or if you're a man, just keeping it 100, you're gonna lose your hair, bro. Your hair is gonna get thinner. You know what I'm saying? Plan for that shit, especially, you know, if you 25, 35 in that age range, make sure you get thicker locks, man. If you're younger, y'all probably ain't got to worry about it, you know, but all y'all with these perfect ass hairlines and shit like that, I don't have that no more. So I'm just giving you the real man advice about these trends. But altogether, man, just enjoy your stuff. Do what you like. Like, I'm not out here trying to tell people what's better ultimately, because at the end of the day, it's going to be up to your taste and what you want to do with your dreadlocks and what you want your journey to be. I'm just trying to give y'all some information that may help y'all, and I hope that, you know, this video's been, you know, helpful to you and everything. So take it with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, I wish all of y'all the best. If y'all like the content in the video and what's coming from the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for the notifications if you want to be updated. But until the next time, I'll holla at y'all. Peace.